Hey guys, what's up? It's interesting that people don't want to rely on their own power. I look around on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, all these tarot card readers are dictating, the outcome of your life, and you are believing them. It's crazy how you relinquish your power for no reason. Guys, I don't know how to say this. The power is in your hand. Once you learn that and you embody that, nothing can stop you. I know how you feel because I've been through that. There was a point in my life where I had given my power to everything and everyone around me. And I thought I was going around like a little mouse thinking that, oh my God, nobody's protecting me. Who's protecting me? Why is this happening to me? Not understanding that I was at the center of it all. Yes, tarot card, like, the horoscope, the tarot card readers and everything, all that is entertaining. When you are feeling a certain way, you can hear them and then you say, you know what, it gives you like a boost, in your energy. But you don't rely on them because they do not dictate anything for you. You do. You have the power. Building spiritual resilience through rituals, through learning, through spiritual grounding, through connecting to your roots is the way to go. There are a few channels on YouTube that actually know what they're talking about when it comes to manifesting. They're not dictating you to rely on outside forces. All they're telling you, they are literally guiding you towards yourself. And that is truly what it is. It is about you. When you connect to your roots, it's not about oh my God, I have to connect to my roots because, I am an African, my ancestors are from Africa. This is not what it really means. It means that you understand where you came from so that you know where you're going, so you know who you are. And when you know who you are, you understand your power. This is why I talk about like African spirituality or Haitian traditions. It is because I had to go back to connecting to my roots in order to understand who I was. And then when I understood, the line of, the legacy of traditions that they left behind, it started making sense to me that, these people were powerful. Unfortunately, the world is set up in a way that they just want you to believe that you're not, or whatever you do, it is tied to being satanic, it is tied to being, evil, devilish, or whatever, because, especially if it's Black spirituality. But at the end of the day, they were practicing things that reminded them of their power. They needed that power to get out of slavery, to get out of this mental, lockdown. They hijacked them, they hijacked their spirituality, and then they made them believe that it was evil. So when they were practicing these things, they needed that. It was their anchor. So you got to find that anchor for yourself. I don't know how, I've been down that path and I don't want to say that I regret it, but I guess I needed it. I really needed that beat down so that I could really, look at myself in the mirror. So that I could understand who I really was. And mind you, I did all that while I am in a family that's very religious. I was brought up by my grandmother who's very religious, who doesn't talk about anything else but the Bible. There's nothing wrong with the Bible. It is a book of reference. It is a book that needs to be understood within its esoteric context. Do not take them literally. It's a parable. It's like, when I was studying French literature, we studied Jean de La Fontaine. All his literature was about fables. Okay, they're like fables, and then you have the Le Loup et l'Agneau, La Cigale et la Fourmi. I can't think of them in English right now. So this is what the Bible is all about. These are illustrations that, they draw from nature, from other people, for characters, whatever, so that you can understand, so that you can have a guide, like a manual to go through in life. But you can't just look at it literally. But anyways, moving on. The power is in your hand, guys. Rituals, whatever they're teaching out there, all you gotta do is put your energy. Stop giving your energy to people. Stop letting people dictate your life. You dictate your life. I fell for that, and when I think about it, I feel utterly sad for the child in me. I had to go and retrieve that child, and say, you know what? I got you. Nothing is happening to you. Like, it's not outside. It's all within yourself. And while I'm saying this, I'm still a work in progress as well, because it's like, it took me years to understand that shit. Took me years. So you are the operant power. You are that power. You manifest through yourself. Now, here's what makes the difference about manifestation. It is identity. It is what you identify as that really determines the outcome of your manifestation, right? So if you are manifesting with the identity of somebody who is unlucky, who's a victim, your manifestation is always going to be that. But if you are manifesting from the identity of a powerful badass, you're gonna get this type of manifestation. So when they talk, like within Haitian traditions, when I talk about like, they invoke like spirits and stuff like, the luas or the ancestors and shit, they do that so that they can embody the characteristics of of these luas or the spirits or whatever they are. So if somebody says they call an Ogun, and you understand the Ogun Orisha, what it represented, it's like the god of war. It's like talking about Poseidon. Embody the characteristics. Okay, let's just say this, Aphrodite. You call up an Aphrodite. You're like, Aphrodite, give me the wisdom that you had, right? The seduction, that you sort of like embodied, that love and stuff like. So you can embody the characteristics, and then you can make that into your identity in order to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. Guys, I'm not saying this because I knew it from the get-go. I did not. I did not. I was in a victim mentality like you could not imagine. I was living with resentment. I was living with a lot of pain and anger and shit like that until I realized, like, wait, hold on here. Like, what about me in this? Until I understood that, things were like, it was like I was in a constant loop of like bad luck, of bad relationships and stuff like that. Now that I retrieved that power, yes, of course, I called it my ancestors. It was like, you gotta show me. I asked God, I was like, you gotta show me. You gotta show me. And he did. So you're gonna have to learn that, embody the identity of that. Yo, I don't know what to say, man. It's just like, it's so funny. Like, people are just like waiting like this, like for people to tell them what to do, what to think, how to act. It's like, come on, guys, no. And I get it, right? I get it. And I feel for you because I've been there. I was there. Sadly, I was. And you are resilient. There's a reason why I call this page Resilient Babes, right? We are all resilient. It is there. It is. We just have to go dig for it, right? I had asked God for that. I'm like, I know the woman that I'm supposed to be is there somewhere. I gotta go. Show me how to get there. And I did, so far I am. And I decided to make the YouTube channel to talk about my experiences, when I was living in Haiti, things that happened to me that got me to this point of me talking about these things, And I see like the right now, the world is like very interested in manifestation. People want to manifest things. They want to manifest things not because they're delusional. They want to manifest things, or they want to learn how to manifest things because they are understanding their power. They're understanding that, they gotta get control. They have to be in control. And this is exactly what it needs to be, guys. Stop giving your power to people. Stop letting people dictate life for you. It is no. Don't do that. Don't give your energy to people. By the way, don't go to people to cast spells for you. Don't go to people to do bullshit like that for you, because you know what happens? They take your energy. They keep taking your energy. The more they take your energy, the less powerful you become. The less powerful you become. So don't do that. If you want to learn for yourself, you don't have to tell people what you're learning, by the way. You can learn for yourself and do them for yourself. This is how you gain power. Learn about the elements, fire, water, air, earth. Learn about these things. They're given to you for a reason. Nature, learn about the plants. I have a girl that became my client, and it was not even really intentional while I was building those courses, because the courses in my head, I was like, okay, I want to build courses for people to learn the things that I had that I learned, right? So she reached out to me, and then, she's like, I want to learn. I was like, yes. She was telling me the amount of money that she spent going to somebody to do work for her, because she had a hex on her. She had some sort of like, spell on her, whatever, right? And I was like, baby girl, like, I get it. There's some level of stuff, you have to go to somebody who really knows what they're doing. But at this level, right? Like every day, there are things that we could do to call on positive energy towards us, attract positive things, So you can learn. And then I built a course for her. Of course, she bought it. And, and I've been guiding her to make her understand that you are the power. When they talk about the I am, yes, it's not I am that is outside of you. It's I am this. And I love, there's some Haitian practitioners, like they understand their power so well, and I admire that. And I admire the spirit of these people, those who know. I'm talking about those who know. And I'm not just talking about Haitian people, all people across the world. When they understand their power, and when they tell you that I am, that I am this, you cannot stop them. It truly, I love people who recognize their power, and we have a lot of work to do, guys, and it's not impossible. I did not understand my power, and the moment that I did, I was just smiling everywhere I went. I was just smiling. I'm like, what? What? But anyways, I just wanted to put this quick message out. I'm just, stop giving your power away. Learn your power. Learn them through connecting to your roots. Learn them I don't care where you're from, European, Brazilian, African, whatever. Understand this. Connect to your roots. Find your anchor. Whatever you want to. Is it the Bible? Is it your religion? I'm not a fan of religion, by the way, because I believe they take your power away. Okay, but that's me. But find whatever works for you and make it your anchor. But most importantly is knowing and learning your power. Learning and knowing your power. That's all you need to do. That's the power. When they talk about the power of I am, that is what it is, guys. You can manifest from that identity. The identity you build for yourself is going to manifest anything that you want. Be blessed. You're resilient. Let's prosper together.